Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about real world assets and tokenization, as Blackrock has opened up their own tokenized fund about a week and a half ago. Now, I did make a video on that about a week and a half ago talking about assets that are going to do extremely well. Now, some of those are up over 200%, and so I will post that video at the end screen if you're interested in watching. Now, tokenization is definitely causing a lot of competition in the real world asset space, right? Today, a lot of traditional assets are not on chain. We're starting to see the transition of real world assets moving on chain, which is going to cause a lot of competition in the traditional finance space and force them to either jump on board or get left behind. And so we're going to be going over that in this video. If that is of interest to you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. And also, if you're interested in signing up for a new platform, you can check out the link underneath the video to MEXC, which has a lot of the assets that we'll be talking about today. And so you can sign up by simply just scanning this QR code here in the corner, and then you can get started. And so let's go ahead and jump into the video here. And so everybody wants instant everything. So why should anyone believe that tomorrow, if an alternative is available with instant settlement, tokenization, and they say that the regulated market doesn't offer it, you should expect people to move? And so if there's a better alternative out there, people are going to start using it, right? And so if you can transfer money instantly rather than waiting 5 to 7 business days for 30% of the cost, people are going to start using that technology. It's going to start being adopted, and it's going to require banks or any other financial institution to start adopting the technology, or they're going to get replaced by cryptocurrencies. And so the same thing goes with real world assets as well. If the assets can be tokenized and there's a benefit for it, people are going to start using that. And so let's go ahead and take a look at this here as well. We can see that Coinbase is going to be storing more corporate and customer USDC balances on Base. This enables us to manage and secure customer funds with lower fees and faster settlement times. And so here we're seeing that Coinbase is moving on chain, right? There is a benefit to do this. They can secure customer funds with lower fees and faster settlement times. Now, we're seeing the same thing here with ONDO Finance and Blackrock. As I mentioned, Blackrock launched their tokenized fund about a week and a half ago, and now we're seeing ONDO Finance move some funds on chain. And so we can see here that they are moving $95 million to Blackrock's tokenized fund for instant settlements. Again, the current strategy they have in place is taking a few days. Now, by moving the funds on chain with Blackrock's tokenized fund, then get instant settlements. And so there is that benefit. So we're starting to see crypto assets start utilizing Blackrock's fund. This is absolutely massive here, right? We're going to see more of this take place. And so ONDO Finance is definitely a cryptocurrency to be paying attention to in the real world asset space, right? They're definitely working very closely with BlackRock. They're one of the first funds to deposit into BlackRock's tokenized fund. So that's definitely something that's very bullish for ONDO. Now, another cryptocurrency that I'm paying attention to here is Maple Finance. It's currently trading right around $26 with a market cap right above 200 million. Now, I mentioned this when it was about $16 in last week's video, so we are up substantially there. However, they are focusing on lending, and so they're bringing lending on chain. Again, very bullish for the cryptocurrencies as well, right? I mean, there's ways with cryptocurrencies to get much higher APYs with lending rather than using traditional finance. So something definitely to be paying attention to here. They have a lot of their funds that are in total volume locked, and so it's very bullish with a market cap of only 200 million. Now, if we take a look at another cryptocurrency here, this is Coin. They are focusing on tokenizing energy, and so we can see here more tokenization taking place. And so a lot of people look at these and don't think it's going to be very beneficial. However, if this provides more value than what is happening today, people are going to start adopting these technologies. So definitely one to be paying attention to here as well. Again, this is on the smaller side. We can see this only has a market cap of 41 million, so there is definitely some upside potential for Rowan moving forward as they are focusing on tokenization of energy. So now a new cryptocurrency that's going to be launching here tomorrow on the 28th is Open Ticketing Ecosystem. This is OPN, so follow them on Twitter here. You can get notified of the contract address to buy this cryptocurrency. And so what they're focusing on is the ticketing industry, which is an $86 billion industry, and they're moving ticketing on chain. So you can see a theme here, right? We're seeing Coinbase move their funds on chain, cheaper fees, faster transaction times. We're seeing ONDO Finance move their funds on chain with Blackrock. We're starting to see lending move on chain. We're seeing Rowan Energy move on chain. Now we're seeing open ticketing ecosystem moving on chain. So there's definitely a benefit to doing this. And so the ticketing integrators that use Open's ticketing infrastructure are required to top up OPN from the open market to pay and fuel the tickets they sell for their events. Attendees don't need to know about crypto. They pay in their local fiat currency, and OPN fuel flows behind the scenes just like magic. So again, this one's definitely one that I am paying attention to. Depending on where this launches, this could be a good opportunity for this cryptocurrency. And so cryptocurrencies are definitely going to create a lot of change, right? Like I mentioned before, if there is competition out there and there's value and benefits to using cryptocurrencies and blockchain, it's going to place a lot of competition out there, and it's going to force these corporations, businesses, financial institutions to change to stay competitive. So if we talk about the financial side of things, right, there is Telcoin. Now Telcoin has been building for 2 or 3 years. I still believe that they are building a regulatory foundation. They have LB 649 that they launched in Nebraska about 2 years ago, which was a bill that was passed to create the first digital asset bank in Nebraska, and I still believe that they're building on that. Now they can't come out and say that. There may be some NDAs in place, or they have to go through the regulatory framework, and they're not allowed to say anything about it until it's fully completed. However, I think Telcoin definitely will be another top gainer here, as that is what they are focusing on. So they want to send money smarter. They are focusing on the transfer of money from one country to another country, where today, if you go and send money, you may be waiting 5 to 7 business days and paying a large transaction fee of $8, where if you're utilizing Telcoin, you can have fast settlements. You can have it settle instantly or in 1 day, and then the transaction may be only 30% of the cost. So you might be looking at a couple of dollars. So there's definitely a benefit to doing this, right? If you don't have to wait 7 business days and pay $8, if you could only wait 1 business day and pay $2, why wouldn't you use this technology? So I definitely think there's going to be a lot of utilization and adoption moving forward over the next couple of years, especially as Blackrock continues to push tokenization. And so if we're starting to see these huge institutions jumping on board like Blackrock, there's definitely something to be paying attention to. Larry Fink mentioned today that he did not expect as much adoption and interest in the Bitcoin ETF as there has been. So we're going to start seeing the same thing with real world assets as well, tokenization, and then we're going to start seeing more funds in the cryptocurrency space, because obviously there's a lot of interest in it and there's a lot of utility and benefits to using cryptocurrencies. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content, and make sure to check out that link underneath the video to MEXC, where you can sign up and buy some of these smaller cryptocurrencies. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.